Hi, everybody. Welcome to my podcast. I'm Tomate Did What, aka Ramona. Now, for those of you who know me, you may be wondering why I'm introducing myself by my given name. I am participating in a fundraising effort for the American Cancer Society, and I want to use my main Instagram profile to help in this. That's why I'm doing this. My main Instagram profile is Tomate Did What. That has the most followers. My main Facebook profile, which is where the charity is being run, has probably 58 people on it. As you can see, there's a imbalance there. I'm hoping that the lovely people on my Instagram will be willing to give, kindly and charitably to the American Cancer Society towards this knitting and fundraising effort. I have a checklist. That's why I'm looking down. The charity that I'm, going towards is the American Cancer Society. I've known several people who've had cancer and are survivors of it, or who have unfortunately passed from it. That's why I'm participating in this particular charity. So, and this shirt actually, I don't know if you can see it, is a shirt that I got for signing up for participating in this charity effort. Yeah, so that's me. Right now I'm supposed to be, it's almost time for me to knit. I just wanted to redo this video. This is my 4th time redoing this video. The 3rd time I thought was going to be the charm, but I ended up bursting into tears, and you'll find out why later. I'm not going to get into it right now. I will later. You'll see. Okay, so that's that out of the way. What have I been doing? Because if you're familiar with this podcast, you know I've been missing for some time. Well, I've been back and forth with several things over the past several months. I have joined a support group. I'm not going to name the support group. I did in the last video. I did, and then I said, well, I don't want people, the people who live under bridges, to try to bombard that group because it's a nice group. So I said it's probably better not to name it. I am also a member of another group that is also on Zoom. These groups are on Zoom. This is facilitated by my friend. And it's mainly a type of stitch and bitch group. I don't mind the language. It's a common knitting term, well, crafting term, where you basically gather around and with a whole bunch of other people who knit, crochet, spin, weave, embroider, cross stitch, what have you, and you share your joys and sorrows, and it's like a family or like a group of good friends, and that's what we are to each other. I'm not going to name the group. That's up to my friend to do. So, yeah, but that's another thing that I've been doing. And this is a group that I've known since, it got started during the pandemic. I mean, it's a pre-pandemic group, but it really got its, it got its wings during the pandemic because I'm not going to say where, but it, how to say it without saying it. The Zoom group got its wings during the pandemic. That's how long this has been running. And then my friend took over after the other people who were running it stopped running it. Okay. I have been, this is one I can mention because, yeah, this is so, out there. I have been playing Dungeons and Dragons again for the first time since 99-2000. and it's a lot different from the last time I remember playing it. Incidentally, I remember the first dungeon master I ever played with was Dave Kogan. If you're out there, say hi. Um, and also, I have been volunteering. And incidentally, all the stuff that I make from this, I'm going to be making hats from the knitting. All the hats are going to be going to the 500 Hats project. So that's where that's going to go. I'm not selling anything I make from this. Okay. What else? Okay. Now where I've been. This is usually where I start crying in these videos. Okay. A couple weeks before the last video, my mom got really ill. She had been getting progressively sicker, and she got really ill a couple weeks before the last video I did. And that was a part of the reason the last video was actually an audio podcast, because I just couldn't focus on making a video. And I stopped making videos after that because she got sick. And I had to prioritize taking care of my mom. So I, took her back and forth to her appointments, and, I, cooked her meals, and I, whatever she needed, I did for her. And she, we were trying to figure out what was going on with her, why she was getting so sick. And unfortunately, we weren't able to figure it out because she passed away a few months ago. And she, yeah. It's been rough. It's been really rough. And I've been just trying to go through the process of, going through the grief of losing my mom, still going through the grief of losing my friend, navigating all the paperwork and all the, red tape of, having to, and that's where I've been. So, so the okay. And so I've been trying to keep busy because I haven't been in a healthy place for a while. My friends have been tremendous in helping me stay in a, if not a healthy place, at least a centered place. Because I don't, I've talked about this on my blog. I've talked about this in some conversations. Um, I I don't get out much. I am agoraphobic, and it hit hard when my mom died. And if it hadn't been for my friends, it came roaring back. And my friends really helped me, you know, keep from keep from going back to that, mindset. And I'm deeply appreciative of my friends for helping me not go back into that. Okay. Plans going forward. I'm going to continue to take better care of myself. And Mom and I had a plan to go to college together. I'm going to go forward with that plan in her memory. And I'm going to basically do everything I can to make sure I graduate with honors in her memory. And the future of this channel is my friend and my mom love the fact that I was doing this channel. So this channel is not going anywhere. It is something that I really want to keep up. So, yeah. Other than that, right now I am about to work on this hat. It's literally 4 minutes from me working on this hat because I said I would do 4 hours a day of knitting. I've been doing a little bit more than that, but yeah. I messed this hat up 3 times actually and had to restart it 3 times, but I'm finally in the groove of it. It's a beanie number 212. I got the pattern off of Ravelry. No, I think that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna go with this video because the other video was like way too sad and rambly. This one is more measured. Yeah. And it doesn't really like give out as much. Oh, please click the link below and consider donating to the charity American Cancer Society. Thank you.